So, moving right along here as we are now well into the second round. Starting at the 16th pick in the round, Joe Mixon, running back from Oklahoma, gets drafted surprisingly by the Cincinnati Bengals, followed by Ryan Anderson to the Redskins, Justin Evans from Texas A&M, safety going to Tampa Bay, Demarcus Walker, defensive end from Florida State, going to Denver, trying to shore up their pass rush, and finally the Browns, to no one's surprise, draft another quarterback in Deshone Kizer from Notre Dame. Chris, what are your opinions on these picks?
Yeah, so as a Redskins fan, I was very disappointed to see Mixon go one pick before them. Broke my heart. It might have been Mel Kiper. I'm not sure exactly who. NFL analyst said that Mixon was only on the boards of 4 NFL teams, so I don't even know if the Redskins would have selected him, but I'm disappointed to say the least. He's great burst through the line. He's elusive. He's a hard runner. He's a 3-down back, a true 3-down back. It's hard to find that. Fournette, I guess, would be the best. The other 3-down back, because Cook struggles in the pass game. Christian McCaffrey, not necessarily a bell cow guy with his size. And Mixon's he's an all-around great running back. He's great lateral agility. He anticipates holes. He gets around tacklers. He's a good pass blocker. He's quick feet. He's a threat in the passing game. What more could you want from a running back? Obviously, we have the off-field issues, but he's shown a lot of maturity in his interviews since then. He's taken full responsibility for it. It was over a year and a half ago. With that said, his vision is not extremely good, but it's still above average. Mixon's a great running back. If without the domestic violence incident, I think he might be the number 2 running back in this draft. Moving right along, who is the next? Justin Evans. We're skipping over Ryan Anderson. We'll talk about him in a separate one. Justin Evans, safety, Texas A&M. He's a great athlete. He's great back pedal. He's able to shift to the shuffle really smoothly. He high points the ball. He's great hands. He's a ball hawk. He had 4 interceptions and 7 pass breakups last year, and he's not scared of contact. Issues-wise, he doesn't adjust to throws extremely well, and he's going to miss a few tackles in the run game. I watched a little bit of his tape, and tackling really was a struggle for him. Then after that, we had Demarcus Walker going to the Broncos out of Florida State. Walker, let's see. I wasn't a huge fan of Walker. He's a decent swim move, and he had very good production. But all of his production is from effort, which obviously is a good thing. And you love to see a guy with great effort, but sometimes you see the sacks and stuff that you do from your motor. You don't see that repeated the next year. He's not the best athlete, and he is a pretty slow feet. I had a 3rd round grade on him, so I think this is a little bit early. But Denver obviously wanted to improve their defensive line, and they got that here. Lastly, Deshone Kizer out of Notre Dame. I hated this pick, to be completely honest with you. I think Kizer is much worse than Nathan Peterman, who the quarterback out of Pitt. He's obviously great size, big arm. If he's able to develop, which maybe they'll develop him with who they draft last year, 3rd round pick or 4th round pick from last year. He's able to throw. He's a thick frame, and he reads the field occasionally as long as he's a clean pocket. But, when you're with the Browns, you're not going to have a clean pocket that much. He challenges the safeties, sometimes to a fault, and he's a strong runner. He had 18 rush touchdowns last year. But with that said, he's lazy footwork. He needs to time his throws better. When pressure hits him, he's just terrible. He's inconsistent, has bad judgment. He's over-reliant on his arm. He can't read a defense for the life of him. He's not my favorite guy.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be an NFL draft if the Browns didn't take a quarterback.
That's fair. That's for sure. They did have take 3 picks in the first round, getting 2 defensive
But I feel
game
like
changers, and then
I feel like Deshone Kizer at least is not going to do anything this year that Brock Osweiler won't do for the Browns.
Yeah.
And there's so many holes to fill. I mean, I think you're in a hard position for the Browns because yes, you have a lot of picks, but there's no definitive way to go about it. So we'll see what they're able to do for the rest of the draft.